Hey, what's going on, everybody? Who be 186 back again with another video. Obviously, if you haven't been living underneath a rock, on August 26th, and I'm not even sure I'm not even sure this fight's still happening, but August 26th, Floyd Mayweather is going to be fighting Conor McGregor in a boxing match. Now, let's get all the bullshit out the way first and foremost. I'm not against this fight happening. I'm not, but we have to realize what this thing is. This is a complete and utter farce. You have two different disciplines. Even though, granted, mixed martial arts is a combination of a lot of different fighting disciplines. You have two different combat sports. When you have one guy who apparently just got his boxing license 7 months ago, against one of the great fighters of all time and great boxers of all time, and Floyd Mayweather. It's a complete another joke. It's just a cash grab for Floyd. It's a cash grab for Conor. It's a cash grab for the money team, and it's a cash grab for the UFC. By all accounts, this fight really should not exist, because at the end of the day, you have a novice boxer against one of the great boxers of all time. I understand he has a powerful left, a powerful right. Conor McGregor is a fantastic striker, but there's a big fucking difference between MMA striking, MMA boxing, and boxing, pure boxing. It's an entirely different league of its own, and it's that way with anybody who specializes. If mixed martial artists wanted to fight a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt and strictly Brazilian jiu-jitsu or just jiu-jitsu in general, he will get mollywopped, because why? Because you're fighting a jiu-jitsu black belt whose only craft is jiu-jitsu. In mixed martial arts, you have to worry about all these different elements into unless the dude grew up in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. That's different. But we're talking about a typical mixed martial artist who comes in from one background and then learns combat all the other combat elements, in his trade. Regardless of what it is. But in this case, you have a guy who just got his boxing license versus one of the greatest fighters of all time. Even though I don't like Floyd Mayweather at all, but I can't deny the dude's greatness. And you're telling me that this fight is more than likely going to be over $100 on pay per view, and it's already overshadowed the Kovalev Andre Ward fight, and is more than likely going to outshadow the Triple G Canelo fight, and whatever UFC card that's near it is gonna get overshadowed either. So at the end of the day, like it's a farce. All it is just a circus. With that said, I'm still watching it. Why? Frankly, it's an excuse to get out of work. Right? I work every weekend. I hate my job. But I get paid pretty well, so I can't complain too much. But and every so often, anytime there's like a major UFC event or any event that I need off, I request Saturday off. And normally, me and my friend will go to the L house and eat and whatever, and while we're watching the UFC fight. Well, this fight more than likely is going to be a complete and utter nightmare to get into. They're probably gonna charge us $20 to get in the door, and a whole bunch of people standing around for nothing. And we're gonna probably watch either a slaughter or some major controversy that's going to pop up during this, especially if Connor wins by suspicious means, because that's the only way he's gonna win is if Floyd takes a dive or what have you. Even though granted, he's a competitor, so I don't expect him to do that. But yeah, the fight is gonna be more than likely gonna be boring. People saying that Mayweather is gonna knock him out. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't fucking matter to me. I don't give a fuck who wins. But for me, it's just an excuse to get out of work. And but obviously we won't be able to go to the L house, but so we'll probably just go to a friend's house, grab some beers, get some pizza, and call it a night. You know what I mean? We're just gonna have fun. So to me, this event is really just an excuse to hang out with the fellas and just have some fun. That's pretty much it. this fight is a complete farce. I'm not gonna break down what chance what fighter has, because at the end of the day, Floyd, you have one of the greatest boxers of all time going up against a fucking novice. That's pretty much what it is. It's pretty much what it is. It's pretty much what it is. It literally is like it's literally like watching a fist fight between a 5-year-old and a some guy in his prime, in his physical prime. It's bullshit. It's complete and utter bullshit. It's a complete and utter farce. With that said, I'm still buying it. Well, I'm not. I'm not the only one buying it. All my friends are gonna pitch in. Obviously, I'm still watching it because at the end of the day, it more than likely is gonna be a train wreck. And I like I like train wrecks, and it's just an excuse to get out of work. So, let me know what you guys think down below. This is Hoovy 186. I am out. Peace.